Welcome to the Freedom Club Podcast, where we strive to pull you out of your life of quiet desperation, out of your comfort zone of misery, and propel you into a life of freedom and fulfillment. And now, here's your host for this journey, international speaker and coach, and serial entrepreneur, Curt Mercadante.
Guess what? You're about to get a big dose of freedom and fulfillment today because this is the Freedom Club Podcast, and I am your host, Curt Mercadante. I am so thankful. I'm so ecstatic. I'm so excited you are here because not only do I care about getting more downloads in our podcast, the reason I care about that is because it means that we have the potential to help more and more people. And so if I can help you in just even a small way today with this episode, I've done my job because my vision is to save the world by helping individuals like you live a life of freedom and fulfillment. That vision drives me every single day. It took me a while to realize that vision. It took me about 40 years in my life. And so if you don't have a clear life vision, don't feel bad, but don't settle for a life without that clear vision because it's your desired outcome. It's the destination on the map that you want to reach each and every day. It pulls you along, helps give you that meaning because a meaningful vision for your life pairs your purpose for living with the impact you want to make on the world. If I can help you define that, that's my job. Whether it's through listening to this podcast, whether you sign up to become a member of my free Freedom Club community, private Facebook group, whether you jump into my Freedom Club Accelerator, whether you buy a ticket to one of my upcoming events, whether you buy my book, which, by the way, is about to be released this July. So thank you so much for being here. Today's episode is actually short and sweet. The great Jack Canfield has said, if you get clear on the what, the how will get taken care of. What does he mean by that? Listen, there's a lot of people who I ask them to define the lifestyle they want, but they can't get past the how, the next steps. That makes it seem so overwhelming to them, right? They can't even define the what, the lifestyle they want to live, what they want their life to look like, because they're so busy thinking about the how. I like to call it the buts. When you're defining the life you want to live, when you're defining that what, no buts allowed. I want to move by the beach, but. I want to change my career. I've always wanted to do this, but. No, just define it. You've always wanted to do this. That is your what. Do not let the how get in the way. Because your best life may be on the other side of your how. But you got to define that what. Otherwise, the how doesn't matter. But if you're letting the how turn into an excuse or a series of excuses for not achieving your what, which is the life you want to live, then shame on you. And I don't say that to make you feel bad. I say it because it's high time you make a change. It's high time you start defining that what. Because you deserve a lifestyle you design. You deserve a life of freedom. You deserve a lifestyle of fulfillment. But you got to define it. You got to define that what. And it takes you making the first step, deciding, committing, and acting. So I want to ask each and every one of you a question to help you on this journey. The late Reverend Robert Schuller used to say, what would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? So I want to ask you right now, forgetting your how, knowing you could not fail, what is the what that first comes to mind for you when you envision the life you want? I look forward to hearing your responses because I want you to come to my website, curtmercadante.com. I want you to send them to me. Find me on LinkedIn, find me on Twitter, find me on Facebook. Send me your responses. Because again, my mission in life is to help you define that vision so you can live a life of freedom and fulfillment, a lifestyle you actually want to live. This is the Freedom Club Podcast. I'm your host, Curt Mercadante. Thank you so much for listening.